I said, can't be D. They've been talking on it. Yeah, there you go. Oh, for real?
Welcome to the college football playoff.
Trying to get
the season's
had
plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog.
That's what they'll find out, boy.
And move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the
find the hard way here.
In this playoff,
yeah, too late now.
Tennessee Volunteers taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff, and here we go, the college football playoff about to get underway. Returner decides to fair catch this. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Ooh, good play. Oh.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. Here's the
I'm not dropping there.
linebackers
You
are great
good.
at doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
After the loss on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Linebackers making some adjustments now. He'll take a deep shot
Damn, I
here.
threw that read. I ain't gonna kill you.
They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
How about that? First play of the game in a playoff game, you take a shot downfield and you hit it for big yards. Now you got some momentum here early in the game.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Look
Man.
at this, he'll go deep again.
Come on, bro. It's too red.
Tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Boy, you find a one-on-one matchup just like this, even though it's the first play of the game, and you attack downfield. Regardless of the situation, when you see a matchup as a quarterback, you take advantage of it. What a way to get started here for this offense.
Underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And the back gets the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers for this offense.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the gun, he looks for an open man. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense has got the football.
That's great.
Touchdown, Aggies. And the defense joins the party with a score.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out, and it gets him a touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. With all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook.
Bro, ain't no way you gonna call me on shit, bro.
That rhythm going.
Oh, it's roughing the pass. Okay, that wasn't what I thought
Late
he called.
contact with the quarterback, an obvious
I'll
call.
take that.
And
Don't
the
call me
Bills
though.
come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Ain't my fault. You got a call. So.
They'll run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Third down play for this offense. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Needs a completion here on fourth down.
Oh.
And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
They'll try to add the lead down with the PAT. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't...
He's going for a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Damn, bro, I look at that one.
But this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield, Right now, they are dominating this game.
The pass rush closing in. Incomplete, but yeah, here comes a penalty
Oh,
mark right now. That
boy,
should
this
be a drive
game,
extending
boy.
first down.
Oh, boy, we gonna do it like that? It's crazy.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
No press here. The defense backing away. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
But move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense, and this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball in the money, and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. And tell you, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
The Vols pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready.
Bro, that's so big,
Touchdown,
bro.
Tennessee.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there.
Like we
Good
playing
job
it
all
for the
around.
peak.
Offensive
That's why we
line gave the
played it. Like,
quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts
that's
it
your
right
peak,
on the
bro. You
money.
gotta do
And this
that.
receiver running a route like this makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Do that one, boy. That's big.
The extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Looking to scramble.
Come on, get up in there.
And then sack him back at the 10.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Okay, we got to play this.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape. The Aggies bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Just able to get it away.
Let's get the ball back. Don't put the game away.
And it's taken right on the midfield logo. And the coverage team will bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play.
Texas A&M 14, Tennessee 7.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Ball handed off. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain the run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. And they pick up the first on the ground.
Oh, that's
At the second effort, he's brought down, but he's
Oh,
past the
that's
marker.
good.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
The Volunteers getting set on 1st and 10. The back's got it. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Using his legs here. The senior calls his own number. He picks up the first down.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Okay, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big 3rd down coming up.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete, targeting a man
By
right
time
near
game,
the
give me
goal
some
line.
bag.
Hey, the good news
Get
is
back to me,
they're
gang. That's what I'm
still in
talking
field goal
about.
range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
From the shotgun, drops back. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout.
Man, you killing me throwing red, bro. It's just red. I'm killing him every time. Man, I want to throw a red, bro.
I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical
You ain't got to
third
stop
down. This
getting
linebacker
yeah,
doesn't
bro.
lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
Dang, stop.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. On the last possession, they passed up on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on fourth down.
There you go.
What can they do here?
Inside
And that run produces a decent gain.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Looking for the wideout. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Now look at the return after the interception.
You do didn't throw it high enough. Like if you highballed it, you might have got it.
Hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Here's that defense shifting again. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues
to show
I wasn't slowing down. He's had such a great year this year. When he has time,
that's why I wasn't slowing down. He had caught him time out. Probably
any quarterback in the country.
You could have started Howell playing earlier though. I wouldn't waste the clock.
And the Aggies line it up with 1st and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. Has caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, A&M. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders.
Don't tell you, it really was what I was in, bro.
Kickoff team.
When I was in, just sat right there, just roaming on there. If I was in cover 3, oh, I ain't gonna lie, roast turkey.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. Incompletion makes it second down. And he drops back in the gun. And they heave it deep
Man,
downfield.
that's bullshit.
Catch made way down to the 25.
Yeah, you got to run through that, bro. We know what you're
Potentially
doing.
a
Run through that.
touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long.
It'll take a rocket science to see this.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback.
Too many offense the
Let's not
same every
forget the
time, no
wide
matter where you
receiver's
at.
job of bringing it in for that big game.
They're going to run it. Back gets
Yes,
the
sir.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Here's the second down play.
Crowd, boy.
There's the snap. They'll set up the throw.
Ooh,
Oh, it's
Blue
picked
good.
off.
Get out of there,
What a
boy.
play.
Oh, they won't let me
Not
run.
much of a return, but the pick ends the scoring credit and sets the offense up at the 33.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack because right now, this isn't working.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Using his legs on the scramble. Breaking free at the 35. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. The Aggies looking to run some tempo here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First down. Looking to throw the football. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. No huddle now for the offense. The linebacker shifting around now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And looking to throw now on first down. He lets it go on the move. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. And out comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive and at least
Yeah, watch.
3 points
Oh,
up on the
bad.
board.
Get the ball back. More points.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense setting in for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Final seconds in the first half. They will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here.
Right back on the timeline. Bro, I swear. I thought you were kicking outside. I got receiving the ball.
Looks like the offense able to recover it there.
I really thought you were kicking out receive. That shit. Right.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense.
Oh, you ain't gonna lie. Dude. I said, damn, he barely almost not got it.
First play of the second half is a handoff.
Oh, yeah, we about to
Defense
kill him
makes the
second
stop
half.
after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Yes, sir.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Bringing pressure. It's incomplete.
Backside, man, how they supposed to play it. But I ain't gonna lie, but what play is perfect on the left side.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Receiver makes the catch. Stopped at the 43. This offense picks up another 1st down. And the Volunteers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Boy, great throw and a 1st down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did. The quarterbacks that have played here.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Pass complete on a crossing route. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now. The Volunteers will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackle made after a solid game. Will spot the ball for 31.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a 1st down.
A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And they get to completion.
Sell me blocked the wrong
Finally
guy.
brought down after a big gain. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 48.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Running out of time in the pocket. It's a very quick throwaway. No man in the area, and here comes the flag for intentional grounding. 2nd down play coming up. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and adjustments now for this defense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. Breaks loose at the 45. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
He's got it, and that is enough for a first
Gotta
down.
stop overrunning it, bro. You played it. Like when I say you played it perfect, you played it. I should went opposite side.
Well, Chris, here's an example
I ain't gonna lie, you
always
overrun
talk
something, bro.
about.
Serve
On
the
4th
kid.
down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. That's a design quarterback keeper. As the 1st down is still going. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Takes the catch. Can he get in? Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense.
Just much like you saw in the first
That's he wasn't
half,
even looking, boy. All he had to do was just look, boy. You got to pick. I prayed the wrong, boy. I must go to triangle.
With his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow the.
But I see, he look. Yeah, I'm trying. He need look. Damn, that's a my ball going the wrong way.
So the offense.
Yeah, it was acting like it was a high-low, but I was supposed to go to the drag.
Here in the second half.
Yeah, nah, I ain't gonna lie, I admit that, boy. That was supposed to be a pick. He just stood there.
Preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
And the PAT is good. The kickoff team on the field now is
You better got a call about CDL.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And the same runner's got it again. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice game.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Here comes more big guys on the field. The offense going very heavy. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Here's the handoff. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Here we go. 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Tackle is finally made, but not before it's a huge gain down to the 25. The ball's moving quickly down the field here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Takes the handoff again. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Texas A&M 31, Tennessee 7.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. So they find the reliable tight end, and he makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes,
got a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
Not able to connect, incomplete.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And they've got the recovery. The offense goes right back to work now.
Chris, I can't believe they recovered that. That's one of the toughest things to do, is to recover that onside kick. But perfect timing here. That ball went up into the air, and the kicking unit got on top of it.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage.
He told you not to go to that school?
First down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball.
Oh, damn.
He's going to take off here. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it. And the Vols have 1st and 10 here. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down.
I mean, I was going to cover too hard for that, cuz. Then I let you beat. I was like, okay, let him beat me so he can see like he got it. Cause like my job is to cover the slant. If it's a slant, I gotta cover that. Okay, it looks like he get beat. The corner can cover that.
And you can just turn the defense.
That's it. Still like that, boy. That right there hit me out a lot. So everybody gonna think, okay, that open. I be thinking that I be like, oh, that shit open. Oh, that shit open. I be getting picked off sometimes. Like
that. And good. They tack on a point to their lead. To boot this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25.
Damn, what's it got?
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now. Breaking free at the 35. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things
that was crazy.
Does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back.
Ooh, boy, I ain't gonna lie, you ain't do no scout, boy. These the corners I brought in, I had red shirted, boy. They sucker fast, boy.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. Third down now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back.
That missed my bad.
Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down. The Vols looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down.
Do that.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Hey, I'm trying to give you what you want, and you want to take it, so I guess I'll start doing it.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide
I was
receiver.
trying to let you see my corner slow. So I was trying to let you see it. I'm pressing in a cover one. I was like, let me see it, cuz.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. It's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
They bring it down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Yeah, nah, I've been saw that. I was like, nah, you better.
A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Locates the tight end. It's complete. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Really good job here of converting.
They all, I ain't gonna lie, they all, man, you're running back, but when he slide, kind of like really the best you got out
They
there.
have such a big hole to climb out of.
Yeah.
They've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fall.
And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Back in motion now. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Here's the option play. And the quarterback keeps it here. Fighting off the defender. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there. As this clock continues to wind down, this offense has had a great day.
You bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Second and very long after the disastrous run on first down. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught quickly. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Third down coming up.
So bad plays on first and second down.
Oh, yeah, we gonna play that too, yeah.
We
gonna play.
Third and very long. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a